High above the bustling streets on a quiet balcony, a serene scene unfolded, unnoticed by the hurried world below. It was a small, private haven, a world away from the city's relentless energy. Here, two pigeons, driven by instinct and a shared purpose, embarked on a project of creation. They meticulously built a simple nest from the scraps they could find, twigs, bits of string and soft fluff, each piece carefully chosen and placed. This humble abode was tucked away from the city's chaos, a secret sanctuary amidst the concrete jungle. It was a place of peace, a refuge from the noise and the rush, a testament to nature's resilience. Together, with unwavering dedication, they shaped a humble home atop a forgotten plant pot, a discarded relic of a forgotten garden, now repurposed as the foundation of their new beginning. This tiny construction was more than just a shelter. It was a nursery for new life, a promise of generations to come. It was a symbol of hope, a testament to the enduring power of nature. Soon, nestled within the carefully woven walls, two smooth white eggs appeared, gleaming softly in the dappled sunlight. They were perfect in their simplicity, holding within them the potential for a brand new chapter. Each egg held the promise of flight within, the potential to soar above the city, to dance among the clouds. They were tiny vessels of hope, waiting for their moment to hatch. The parents, now guardians of this precious cargo, took turns incubating, sharing the responsibility and the unwavering commitment to their unborn offspring. One diligently warming the eggs, ensuring their constant comfort, while the other ventured out into the urban landscape, tirelessly searching for food to sustain them both. Their world shrank to the nest, to the small circle of warmth and safety they had created. Everything else faded into the background, secondary to the task at hand. Their focus was unwavering, their dedication absolute as they worked tirelessly, focused on protecting these fragile treasures from the unpredictable elements, from the harsh wind, and from any curious creatures that might pose a threat. High above the city's relentless noise, their patience and unwavering devotion created a gentle rhythm of hope, a quiet symphony of life unfolding in the most unexpected of places. Beneath the delicate eggshells, a miracle was taking place. Life stirred, a subtle, almost imperceptible movement, a sign of the incredible transformation underway. Tiny hearts began to beat, a faint but persistent rhythm, unseen by the bustling world below, yet full of promise and potential. The nest was a stage for nature's quiet miracle, a testament to the resilience and beauty of life in the most unexpected of environments. It was a transformation about to unfold, a story waiting to be told, a new chapter in the ongoing saga of life on Earth. The pigeon's unwavering instinct and tender care set the scene perfectly for the next act, the grand unveiling of new life into the world. In this small, unassuming cradle, the future waited patiently, a world of possibilities contained within those fragile shells. The future was ready to break free, to emerge from its protective shell and take its first tentative steps into the world. The city remained oblivious to the drama unfolding above, its inhabitants caught up in their own busy lives, unaware of the miracle taking place just a few feet away. But here, in this quiet corner of the world, everything was about to change, to be transformed by the arrival of new life. The potential for flight, for freedom, for a new generation, was locked safely inside, waiting for its chance to take wing. The potential was waiting patiently, gathering strength, preparing for the right moment to emerge and embrace the world. And so, the story of new life was just beginning, a story of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of nature. After weeks of waiting, a tiny crack appeared on one egg, a monumental moment. Inside, the chick struggled, using its egg tooth to break free. The parent watched, cooing softly, letting the chick complete its first challenge alone. Soon, a damp, helpless chick emerged, covered in yellow fuzz, eyes sealed shut. The second egg hatched soon after, and the nest filled with faint squeaks. The parents sprang into action, feeding their young with crop milk, nature's perfect first meal. The chicks, blind and vulnerable, felt warmth, safety, and the presence of family. Their journey had begun, each moment a step toward growth and survival. The nest was now alive with the promise of flight. The chicks, Pip and Sky, grew rapidly yellow fuzz giving way to pin feathers. Their eyes opened, revealing curiosity and hunger. A third chick, Tiny, hatched, making the nest a crowded, wriggling mass. Sibling rivalry emerged as they jostled for food, building strength and spirit. Each day brought milestones, holding up heads, standing, preening, and learning from their parents. Their senses expanded, hearing city sounds and feeling the changing light. The nest was their universe, a place of safety, learning, and constant change. They were growing in size and awareness, preparing for the world beyond. The parent pigeons worked tirelessly, feeding and protecting their 3 chicks. They took turns foraging and guarding, regurgitating softened food for their hungry young. Vigilant and devoted, they defended the nest from threats and kept it clean. Their teamwork was seamless, one always present, the other returning with food. Gentle coos and preening marked their partnership, a dance of responsibility. Instinct guided them, when to brood, when to feed, when to defend. Their dedication was a powerful force, ensuring the chicks' survival. No manual was needed, just the wisdom of generations. The drive to nurture and protect was at the heart of their story. In their care, the next generation thrived. As the chicks grew, the nest became crowded and lively. Pip, Sky, and Tiny now sported sleek feathers resembling their parents. They practiced standing, balancing, and flapping their wings, awkward at first, but essential. Each flutter built the muscles needed for flight. Feeding changed too, the chicks began pecking at objects, learning to forage. Parents encouraged independence, dropping seeds for them to try. The world beyond the nest fascinated them. They watched, listened, and learned. Perched on the rim, they observed their parents' comings and goings. The balcony was their training ground, every day a lesson in being a pigeon. Soon, they would face their greatest test. The day they had unknowingly been preparing for had finally arrived. It was when the nest, once a safe haven, could no longer comfortably contain them. They had simply outgrown their humble beginnings. Pip, the boldest of the 3 siblings, always eager to explore, tentatively stepped onto the balcony floor, his small claws gripping the unfamiliar concrete as he ventured into new territory. Every inch was a discovery. Sky and Tiny watched from the relative safety of the nest, their eyes wide with a mixture of apprehension and excitement, inspired by his courage and daring spirit. The parents, ever watchful, cooed softly, encouraging their young to embrace the world beyond the nest, landing nearby with food, a tempting offering designed to coax them out and reward their bravery. Hunger, that primal instinct, eventually drove the chicks to leave the nest's confines, one hesitant step at a time, teaching them a valuable lesson. That survival, and the satisfaction of a full belly, required effort and a willingness to explore. The balcony railing, previously a distant boundary, now became their new frontier, a staging ground for their future adventures. It was a place to test their wings, to feel the wind beneath them, and to dream of soaring through the open sky. One by one, mimicking their parents, they tentatively perched on the edge of the railing, their tiny claws gripping the cool metal, anticipation building with each passing moment as they gazed at the world below. This was the final classroom, the ultimate test of their instincts and abilities, where all the practice, all the flapping would finally become reality.